She promised that she'd be right there with me. But I paid my masterpiece.
Oh, you got a football.
Yeah, that's the inspiration. I like that, Max.
Okay.
Max Alexander is just about done with those custom T-shirts. He's been painting for us all morning. But first, Crystal Young is with us right now to give us a little bit more information about it.
What did he put on mine? Like a bowl
Well,
of
you're gonna find
mozzarella or
out.
something?
I know. I feel like maybe spaghetti, you know, with the spaghetti.
Great.
No, okay. Ooh, all right. Maybe.
He's going to unveil it here in a second.
Maybe not. All right. Well, I want to tell you that I met Max when I did a story in Douglaston, Queens, on a pizzeria, and I just thought he had so much great personality. I looked up his website. I did a piece on him. I'm kind of holding this up too soon, but this is what he did for me, so I wanted him to do something for you. Here's his story. It is so, so interesting. Take a look.
For Max Alexander, art is fun, art is cool, art is his life. And it pretty much always was. This is an artist who knew, even as a toddler, that art moved him.
I remember being 2 or 3 years old and other kids scribbling, "Look, this is my mommy." And I was painting the Eiffel Tower. I remember that vividly.
By age 12, he was deep into graffiti, so deep that he tagged buildings all over New York City, which eventually got him busted.
It became kind of an addiction. I wanted my name everywhere.
He was arrested in Belrose, Queens, even though his older brother Matthew was his lookout.
I was in there painting. He was on one side of the tunnel. They passed and saw some, I guess he was 16 at the time, 16-year-old kid just standing there, you know, so they're like, what the hell is that? And they came back around. I ran off with the paint, threw it in a bush, got home, you know, I'm 12.
Yeah.
So and then moments later, it felt like my parents got a call from the precinct.
But by 13, Max was getting paid for his art.
People started wanting to pay me for art in middle school.
Oh.
Yeah, and actually my first painting was bought by Arthur and Lynn Dobrin. I'll never forget them for that.
But because life is rarely without its challenges, Max went through a rough time in his late teens. Although still creative, he got hooked on heroin, which ruined his complexion, his teeth, and his life, until he asked for and got help.
Basically, I had to learn a new way of life. It wasn't just stopping the use of the drugs. It was changing my whole outlook, my integrity, a lot of things that come along with it.
I hate a privileged rapper who don't even know what it takes.
Now Max is back on track, painting and thriving. Forced to do a pandemic pivot, he created an Instagram page to showcase his art, and it took off. He creates large-scale murals in businesses in the 5 boroughs.
How often do we go to a restaurant and, you know, the name could be funky, but we're not going to remember that.
Right.
However, if a friend asks you for a recommendation of that type of restaurant, you'll say, "Oh yeah, this is the place with the blah, blah, blah on the wall."
Yeah.
That's cemented your mind.
And he dazzles people with his skill at private parties. He also creates custom art on T-shirts and pretty much anything you can think of, from boots to roller skates. If you can dream it, Max can paint it. So I wanted to see him in action, and he said,
Guess what? I got a surprise for you.
Okay.
You're going to inspire this shirt.
Oh. Okay, wait. Inspire, not help.
No, hell no.
Just inspire. Okay, gotcha. Well, I
Classic.
call myself a queen from Queens. So I don't know. There could be a crown. There could be an apple and a crown.
This is where the real solid design starts coming in.
All right.
And as you can see, this paint is non-toxic. It doesn't smell much.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't smell anything. I hope I don't pass out.
Max added a crown for a queen. Duh. He used a stencil to add a New York City skyline. Light pink filled in the letters. And white highlights add a finishing touch. Now, he says art is his meditation, so I let him be. Finally, drum roll, please.
Okay, it's more than okay. It is so perfect. You are definitely the king of airbrush.
That's it.
That is for sure. No one is snatching that crown. It is amazing. amazing.
Thank
I
you
love
for
it.
coming by.
Don't forget, your clothes are your voice, so say something unique.
Okay, here we are. So you see the front of mine,
Yes.
right? I'm
Queen
the
of
Queen
Queens.
of Queens.
Okay.
And then the back just has my name on it. Alrighty, now you two are getting shirts. And oh, look at that. He put a microphone on your shirt in like a minute and a half.
The pressure was on.
I like it. Never let him see you sweat. You worked it out, Max. So we have a microphone for Rosanna, and then what do we have for Kurt?
Over here.
Kurt, do you like yours?
Yes, I love this.
Okay.
It's got the name and a football representing, you know, my other life there.
Okay.
How did you learn how to do this?
A lot of trial and error, and continued persistence, and really believing in it.
Did you want to do this as a kid? I mean, like, when did it start?
Yeah, as a kid, I got into graffiti and the hip-hop culture, the connection between those two. Not a lot of people realize that. And from
realize
there, you do, yes. I would say if I spoke to a 20-year-old, they might be like, huh? What are you talking about? Breakdancing, what's that? You know? So, you know, and I love hip-hop. So from there, it grew into this, and I went off in different styles and directions, yeah.
So, Max, I know your website, Custom Art by Max. So what kind of custom art? Obviously you do t-shirts, but do you do other things as well?
Yeah, so I do events. I do murals for a lot of restaurants especially, but a lot of different
good to
kinds
know.
of places.
Okay.
And single orders, so stuff like I just did for you two. But yeah, the events are a big hit because people love the entertainment value it provides at a, let's say, a big wedding, right? All of the guests get to not only a keepsake, but something to watch and interact with as they remember that event for the rest of their
big
life.
at kids' parties, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
can
get
see-
swarmed. It's
I can see that.
yeah.
And do you allow people to help you make some of this art?
Yeah, absolutely. I do have some assistants sometimes that I bring in on bigger jobs and
I'm
stuff
talking
like that.
about us.
Oh, nah, man, get out of here.
I love the T-shirt. Just in case everybody can, I'm sure. I'm on TV. You came dressed for it. Crystal, where'd you find him? You said Douglaston?
Yes, I did a piece with our camera guy, Moro. It was on an Italian restaurant. It had nothing to do with art. I wanted someone to just say, hey, why do you come to this restaurant? He was sitting outside. We struck up a conversation. He told me what he did. I looked him up later. We followed each other. And I just thought, okay, you know what? Max needs a little bit of shine.
Yeah.
And then he lives in Rego Park, and I'm a Queens person. And I just thought, okay, you know what? We have to bring him to the masses. So there you have it.
So how can people find you if they want you to do a party?
Yeah, so my website, customartbymax.com, and the same on Instagram, customartbymax.
All righty. I'm so glad everyone got to meet you, Max. I'm so glad I got
pleasure.
to share the love.
Absolutely.
And we get to leave with gifts, Rosanna.
There you go,
Thanks
parting
so
gifts.
much, Max.
All righty.
Appreciate it.
Tell all your friends.
Okay, we will.
We're doing it right here.
You too.
All right. Thank you so much, Max Alexander.